Hey guys, Coach Vignesh here, and I'm joined today with Danish. He's going to help me demonstrate the techniques. So today what we are doing is we are doing one of the most basic sweeps, something you'll start off learning, which is a hip bump sweep, and then we are going to transition to a submission in case the sweep itself fails. Okay, so let's check it out. And guys, remember, if you guys like the kind of content we are putting up, please do subscribe and like our videos, and we'll keep putting up more of the same. Okay, for now, let's get started. So first thing, before we start off with the sweep, a couple of important things are how you place your foot. So your foot placement in terms of your sweep, or else even in terms of going from a bottom to a top position, matters a lot, because that's where the force is going to come in from. So generally also, for example, if I'm just doing a bridge, maybe from mount escape, or else from bottom I'm just turtling up, so I need to make use of my feet the right way. Okay, so Danish, stay there like that. Okay, so for example, I'm here. If I want to just roll over, so just me doing this is not enough, because right now my force is going up. So for me to get the force in the right direction, I need to turn on my knees. So what I'll be doing is I'll be turning, and I'll be using my knee as a base over here. So my knee is providing me the balance, and my other foot, this is what is going to drive. So that movement itself and my foot placement is super important over here. So again, even if it's just a regular bridge for jiu-jitsu, so keep your hands closed, bridge up, use that one side knee for your balance, other leg is going to push up, and then we can come up much easier. So that's a very important principle, and we'll move on to the hip bump sweep. Okay, so starting off in close guard, generally one of the a lot of ways people do this is we go straight up and we just try to do this. Problem over here is, especially if it's under MMA context, if it's an MMA situation, it is very easy for him to just push me back, and as soon as he pushes back and put pressure on me, which means I'm pretty much stuck in the same position. So off balancing becomes an important part, and I never want to go straight into him. I want my hips to be angled. So let's try that again. So one of the easiest things to do is I want to get his weight towards me first, because when he's sitting up, it's easier for him to push against me. The moment I get his weight down towards me, his aim is to get up, which gives me space to move in. So from there, so what we're going to do is, generally his hands are here. Okay, easy thing to do is I can grab 2-on-1 grip, and with that I can pull with my legs. Okay, his aim will be to pull back. So as soon as he pulls back, I'm gonna go up with him. Okay, so again, wrist control, elbow control, I just pull him, and I use my legs also to pull him closer to me. He goes back, and I come up with him. Immediately one arm goes on the floor, I keep holding this. Okay, the same arm is going to go behind, and I just grab the elbow. Now over here is where the leg position comes into play. Whichever side my hips are on, the opposite side leg is not going to stay right here. Okay, this is going to go all the way across, and I'm going to control his bottom leg. So what happens here is I can still try to do the sweep, but he's just going to base with this. So he's going to spread this wider, so that it's going to be harder for me to push him over. So instead of that, if I get my leg down and block, now if I bump, there's not much effort, because I'm blocking whatever he can use to block the sweep. Grab, okay, pull him closer when he goes up. Okay, so I'm going to go up with him, and this arm just goes up and grabs the just above the elbow. Okay, now from here my bottom leg is going to drop down. Okay, and my other leg is going to do all the work. It's going to push hard. So I'm going to just push into him till I end up on mount. So it's going to be a very violent movement. It has to be a very strong movement. Otherwise the sweep is just not going to work. Okay, so I pull, he pulls back. I go up and immediately this down, and then it has to be a push, hard push with the hips. So as soon as my knee goes down, hard push with the hip, and that will be a sweep. Okay. So those are the mechanics of the hip pump sweep. Sometimes what happens is that when we are doing that, he'll still manage to, probably using his hand, base out. So let's see what to do in that case. So starting from the same situation, I'm pulling, he pulls back, I go up, I get my leg down and I push into him. So now what he's doing is he's still kind of basing with this arm. So now I have a few options. I can get my arm across, I can go for the triangle, but today what I will be showing is a omoplata from there. So for a omoplata, what I need to do is this space which is here, that's what I need to exploit. So my arm which is basing out is going to go across his arm. Okay, I keep holding on to this and my same side leg is going to stretch out. So I go close and I'm turning my hips all the way across. My leg goes across and I triangle my leg. Okay, so again, so from this position he bases out, my arm goes across, my leg goes across, and I'm going to use this to get momentum to turn my hips around. Okay, now after that, to finish the omoplata, what I generally do is I just grab the leg first and then kick out till he goes flat. Okay, use your hand as a base, both feet together on one side, go across and then put pressure on. So that will be the finish for the omoplata. So let's see that once more. So that's the technique, guys. Hip pump sweep followed by a omoplata in case the sweep fails. Do practice it, guys. Do go through the details, and if you guys have any doubts, always DM me and I'll get back to you with more technical details, breakdowns of that. And thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching. We'll be putting out more videos soon.